Yes, Seth, let's hear you. Why is it important?
I think community sentencing it's very, very, very important. In fact, Samson, I must commend you for this program because it shows the extent to which we are moving and thinking about how to build a better society. Now, I think, first of all, we should look at Ghana's Section 294 of its Criminal Procedure Code. And if you look at the provision there, the language there, it says the following punishment may be inflicted on an offender. Now, it talks about death, imprisonment, detention, liability to police supervisors, etc. Now, if you look at the language there, you can see that the theory, the philosophical foundation of such an approach is that it is retributive. Mm-hmm. That is, it is vengeful, kind of an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, an Old Testament approach to handling offense or crime. Now, I think society needs to move out. Even the Bible has moved away from the Old Testament into the New Testament. And that is where we have to come into what is called a utilitarian theory of philosophy of punishment. And what I think your colleague on your program did an excellent job. I think it's Martin Fego or whatever.
Yes, we had Martin Fego last week, yeah.
Yes, exactly. He did an excellent job in showing the two forms of punishment. But I think I want to go a step further in that regard. If you take a utilitarian approach, in fact, a utilitarian approach of a philosophy or theory of utilitarianism emanated in England, somewhere in the 18th century English society. And there was a famous guy by the name of John Stuart Mill, and others like Jeremy Bentham and James Mill, his father, and others, who looked at society and looked at their justice system and asked fundamental question: how do we make offenders reform? How do we build a better society? And he came up with a theory that in order to do that, we need to achieve the greatest good in a person for the greatest number of people. In simple English, what he meant by that is that we should be a helper to others in society. That is what it is. Now, if you listen to Martin, he went a step further to share that there have been bills, government bills, and AG has been informed, but any time they go to Parliament and they go to cabinet meetings to see how best they can implement or pass these laws, it becomes a problem. Now, that was interesting of what Martin said, in the sense, Samson, in the sense that it tells us that the philosophical foundation of our political actors is still in the, with all due respect, in the Old Testament way of doing things. That is a retributive form of punishment, and not in a utilitarian form of punishment. Are you with me, Samson, on this?
I am.
Yeah, and unless our political leaders and actors clearly understand this utilitarian approach to building a good society, in reforming our citizenry, especially when they offend in society, we will be still in the old school